those, right?
Yeah, pretty much. All right, it started.
Sweet. I don't know what song this is gonna be. What is this? Oh, it's that one. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I have to apologize. You guys have gotten a couple of max HP reductions, and I meant for you to be making Constitution saving throws for those. So if everyone can just roll 2 of those, we'll go back and do some adjustments depending on what happens.
Don't forget to click on your features and traits again to make sure it pops up.
I don't like these
I'm
free D&D
so-
Beyond device they gave. It makes so much fucking noise.
I muted the
this.
tab.
Okay, so from top to bottom, Rune, your max HP reduction is just 1 at this point. Ray, yours is also just 1. Oh no! Derek is fine, so we'll catch him up. And Myra, you stay the same.
So instead of 4, it's 1. Got it.
All good. So Derek's HP reduction is 0. You have no max HP reduction right now.
Yay! So I got my HP back.
Yeah. Didn't lose it in the first place, technically.
Okay.
I have a lower current HP right now. I don't know what we did last time. Can't remember.
You may have gotten hit by fire or something
I don't remember.
inside the lockbox.
Was it?
Yeah,
Was
we
it?
were
Is that what we
Okay.
did? Oh yeah.
trying to solve the
Yeah.
puzzle.
Okay.
Quick thing.
Yeah.
So I did have like a modifier thing, but yeah, it looks like D&D Beyond got rid of it. I personally didn't. Was it -4?
It was -4. Yeah.
And does that change for me, or is it still just -4?
It's still just -4 for you.
It was,
Okay.
everybody had -4, so.
Okay. All good?
I'll fix. Yeah.
Okay, so in the last session, you mocked up the aftermath of your encounter with the troll, with Rune having a great time falling into a pit and talking to some snakes. Ray came to the rescue and later found a suitable new hitch for Abin's wagon, and you offered up a horse to help out him and old Swanson. Abin gave Derek a bottle of wine as a teeny tiny token of his deep appreciation for your having saved his life. You all then took off south with Ray sending some messages to an old acquaintance along the way. You eventually came to the southern end of the mountain range that had been to your west the whole time and met the eccentric traveling salesman Morgul Shan, from whom you purchased a number of items. After learning that you were headed to Aramore, he offered you a go at a game. Eventually agreed and were sucked into a drawer in his wagon, where you solved the puzzle. Yay! And when you emerged from the wagon, you were right outside of Aramore. Yay! Morgul gave you a paper crane to call on him in the future should you need it. Then you rode up the mountain to Aramore, totally turned in your horses, and then Alden left the party after a chap named Hayden offered him a chance of joining the Bellringers. Myra and Ray gave everyone else a general lay of the land, and then Rune and Derek took off for the Rose and Crown. Ray and Cadell moseyed over to his house, and Myra to hers, telling Ray that she'd probably want to stay with him. And we'll pick up with Myra.
Oh no.
Myra, you are standing outside of your childhood home.
This is right when the part like I got done checking for the dude, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess after seeing that, I just take a deep sigh and then worry about it another time. And I'm gonna knock on my door.
Right. Knock, knock, knock. You hear footsteps inside, and the door opens, and your mother is there. She looks different than when you last saw her. She doesn't seem to stand quite as tall. Her shoulders are more rounded, and she appears thin, with slightly sunken eyes. She stares at you, and then steps out of the way and invites you in.
I give her a little nod and be like, "Hi, Mom," and I will go past her.
You hear a voice from an adjacent room that you recognize as your father's. Who is it, Orinda? And as you come into your old home, things look a bit different than when you left. You remember everything being essentially, and everything essentially immaculately kept, with the maids cleaning everything meticulously on a daily basis and keeping everything in its place. But now it looks like things aren't being kept up to such a high standard. It's still mostly neat and orderly, but you see books, an odd piece of clothing, a used cup, chairs not pushed in, and other items just kind of scattered around. A picture frame on the foyer wall that isn't quite level. It's a bit cluttered, and there's a thin layer of dust that's visible in places. You begin to think that perhaps your sudden departure has had an effect. Your father steps into the foyer from the adjacent sitting room, his glasses resting low on his nose, and a bunch of papers in his hand. He looks at you, and his face turns sullen, and then slightly angry, and then perhaps sadness. His head seems to nod slightly before he turns away and goes up the grand staircase. Your mother takes your hand. Come, dear, sit. And she leads you into the sitting room.
I would try to call out for Dad, but then I would not thinking it's not a good time right now. And then I just follow her.
Okay. Make your way into the sitting room. There's a small fire going, a couple of chairs. Orinda sits down. We honestly had no idea if we'd ever see you again. Are you okay?
Uh, yeah, I'm okay for the most part. Are you? You well, look like you've seen better days.
Ever since you left, yes, I have seen better days. And she kind of has this sad, worried, but hesitantly joyful look on her face. And she kind of leans in. It's like, but you're back now. Back.
Yeah, I'm back. How's little brother doing?
Well, your brother Well, your father and I don't really see much of him nowadays.
Um, he
He's-
left too.
He still stays here, but he's out and about so much and comes home late. Sometimes I'm eating breakfast when he comes home. He hardly ever speaks to us.
The bolts are parsed in.
What made him so distant?
After you left, well, that's what I attributed to, at least. I don't know if it was that, but I don't want to blame you solely. But he just started spending time in the pub. I mean, he'd done that before, but he just started doing it more and more. He talks back. He's not the big O that he was when you left.
Seems like I need to have a stern little talk with him. I reach out and just hold her hand. I'm sorry for leaving. I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. You know, ever since I told you what I saw and what I seen, and you and Dad just told me to keep it a secret, but I needed answers, and I wasn't getting anywhere.
And Orinda reaches into her pocket and pulls out a folded piece of paper. It looks like it's been crumpled up before, perhaps multiple times, but then smoothed back over. And it seems that, from what you can see, some ink has bled through the paper like it's gotten wet in places. And Orinda looks down, unfolds the paper, and then looks up at you. Did you find your answers?
Seeing that she kept the letter, I start getting a little teary-eyed and go, no, but I did, I might have found something that could lead me to the answers. But that's all I have so far. Sorry, I didn't, wrote to you or to you and Dad. I might put like a tear off the corner of my face. Are you and Dad doing okay financially? This place looks like it also seen better days.
We still have the house. Though your father did consider selling it. He has spent a small fortune trying to find you. But we still have the house. And he still has the business. So we're fine.
You sure? Do you need money? I can give you
No.
some.
No. So, if you haven't found what you're looking for, does that mean you're leaving again?
Potentially. I got into a little mess per se, and honestly, I'm afraid to stick around in case I put you guys in danger.
What could be so bad?
I don't know if you would believe me if I told you, but it's a long story. And I just kind of like show her my left hand with the little jewel embedded into my finger, with the blood swirling and like it like separating.
Oh my
I
dear, I have no idea what that means.
well, I came across a thread that was glowing, and I thought maybe it would provide me answers, which led me to being almost robbed, but this guy saved me, and then the guy who saved me, the string was connected to him. He also saw the strings, the threads, Mom. I thought he was, my soulmate, because I've never came across threads that glowed, I was connected to. And we had a lovely time, Mom. I was happy. But then something dark happened. He changed. I We lived on his ship, and I came to the surface, and at this point like my hands would be like trembling. I saw him and some of his crewmates slaughtered an entire village, and he looked completely different, and I don't know why or what, but I just ran, and thankfully I escaped. But for about a year after that, I would feel his presence near me. I would hear his voice. Occasionally, I would wake up to a spider lily placed by my pillow, which was his nickname for me. And for a while after that, I haven't sensed him. I haven't even seen his thread, but he might be nearby.
Nearby. And she's crying now too, and she leans in to hug you. And she says, "Your father and I are meant to protect you. And we didn't. I'm so sorry."
Oh no, you don't have to be sorry. I'm sorry for leaving and never contacting you. But hey, I'm fine. I'm gonna I'm gonna fix it. I don't know how, but don't worry. Oh, everything will be okay. I'll be fine. I'm still fine.
Well, you're here at least. You're here. And she tries to wipe the tears away. And your father will come around. I'll make sure of it.
It's fine. I know he's stubborn in his ways. Okay. Don't force it. I deserve that kind of treatment for me just running away and not holding my promise of keeping in touch.
Well, your room is just how you left it. It might be a little dusty.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mom, I forgot to also mention something. I ran into 3 people. One of them being Ray. You remember him?
I do.
Yeah. He's doing good. I feel like he seems happy. He's gotten really strong. Like, oh my God, Mom. And Maro got like a brief little excited. Like, he pushed a boulder on top of a chest right off. It was amazing. I've never seen a guy so strong like that before.
Well, that's good. How did you meet?
Well, it was really weird. I got a piece of a map which led me to a graveyard, and there was Ray, this older dude, and this younger girl. There was 4 gravestones, and they were glowing, and weird stuff happened, and we've been traveling for a month now, and our journey kind of led us here.
And I am happy for that. At least. Oh, goodness, it's so good to see you. Are you staying the night?
I felt like with, what's going on and the kind of like point of stairs, that it might be best if I stay elsewhere. I'm gonna head over
Oh,
to
why?
Ray's. But it looks like you need me but more here. So I'll go over to Ray and just tell him I'm just gonna stay.
Okay. I'll go clean your room.
Oh, no, no, no. I'll do that when I come back.
No, just
How
let
about
me.
okay, Mom. And I lean and just give her a tight, tight hug.
She hugged you back. And you feel at this point that she feels skinnier. Yeah, definitely.
Mom, you need to start eating more. You don't have that beautiful figure I remember you having, and you're pretty hard. Like your bones are stabbing me, Mom. That's it. When I come back, I'm fixing you a midnight snack.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so you're gonna head over to Ray's?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll pick up with Ray when he first got home.
Why does this feel like school where you have to like follow somebody up who did a really good presentation?
Good luck.
Don't worry about it. Your relationship with your family is not quite the same as
I made that shit
Myra's
hella
relationship
easy.
with hers.
I made that shit hella easy. for the fucking-
Okay, so
Start with
Ray,
the heaviest fucking
Man,
shit.
why
Holy
couldn't
hell.
I go first?
you are with Cadell outside of your house. Little tag along Cadell. What would you like to do?
Um,
Give his mama a
oh,
hug.
we're right outside right now.
Yep.
I'm assuming I have like keys or some shit, right? There's like keys and yeah, I definitely have keys.
Yeah.
I'll ask Cadell. Hey, Cadell, do you wanna check out the town before we go home?
Uh, He shrugs.
Shrugs. Man, how late is it? It's like 9 or 10 p.m. or something, right?
It's something like that. Like, we'll say 9.
Hmm. Do they have like? Nah, we'll just go inside. That's fine. So I'll just go in. I won't knock. I'll just unlock the door and go inside.
Okay. All right. You unlock the door. You step inside to your lovely foyer, and you hear footsteps coming from the kitchen, and you see your mother. And just, oh, Ray, welcome home, dear.
Hey,
Oh,
Mom.
And who's this?
This is Cadell. So you know that weird letter I told you about? So we went over there. It was over by Mount Mend. And they had some crazy things going on over there. I'm not really sure what kind of trouble we're in, but it's pretty serious.
Your father was dispatched to Mount Mend.
Yeah, I actually met up with him at Psy. And was it Psy or was it the North?
Close enough.
Yeah. I met over at the ferry. And yeah, there were some monsters there. We actually head into the cave. We went into the cave because Cadell here was he was kidnapped. So we were able to get him back.
And you kidnapped him in turn.
That's one way to put it, sure. No, he lost his father. And
I do this.
yeah.
I got to do this for everybody. I gotta make these tokens visible. I forgot this. Sorry. Catching up with myself.
And it seems like we're connected now. There's something strange going on, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it.
See. You're not in danger, are you?
Oh no, we're in quite a bit of danger, I think. We have some people chasing after us, chasing after Cadell in particular. So we just needed somewhere to stop. We just need somewhere to stay, at least for the night, and then we'll figure out what we can do tomorrow.
We're getting Cadell looked at by the healers. Don't forget.
She and Rydelia goes past you, to the front door, make sure it's closed and locked, and turns around. Someone is after you?
Yeah. After us. I met Myra at Mount Men too. And 2 others.
And all of you are being pursued.
Yeah, it seems like they're mainly after Cadell right now, but I think they're still interested in us too.
Did you tell your father about this when you met him?
Yeah, I did mention it. I didn't go into too much detail, but he's following up Outmend with some of the creatures that were escaping over there and terrorizing the town. But I think tomorrow I might just follow up with the bell ringers who are in town. Make sure they are on guard and have a close watch on town.
That'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, they got a new commander. And
Yeah.
he seems pretty good. It's good that you're here, though. Better than being out on the road. You don't think these people would come here tonight, do you?
I don't know if they're. I don't know if they'll. I don't know if they'll be that ballsy to come into town and try to kidnap us in the house.
Language, Ray.
But
Okay.
we'll.
Well,
I'll be keeping a close watch.
and is I'm sorry, what was his name?
Cadell.
Cadell. Is Cadell staying with us?
Cadell, you okay staying with us?
He nervously nods his head, yes. I always get those backwards.
Hey, Cadell, say hi to my mom.
He waves timidly.
He doesn't speak too much.
Well, he's cute as a button. And she walks up to him, takes his hand, and says, "Should I show you to your room?"
I was thinking, quick question, Epic. Is there a basement?
Sure.
Okay. I was thinking we can keep him in the basement just to be safe.
Keep Cadell in the basement.
Is the okay? So another question, Epic. Is the basement like how sketchy? Is it furnished, unfurnished? Like, is it cellar, wine cellar kind of thing?
Yeah, we'll say it's like cellar / unfinished. But
okay, we'll keep him in the
either
living
way,
room then.
either way,
Keep him in the living room
Your
then.
mother says we have a room for him. He can stay in the guest room.
Okay, I'll stay in there with him. I just don't want him being exposed to anything. Don't want anybody coming in and taking him away in the night.
Don't want to leave him alone. Okay. Okay, your choice. Your room, the guest room. Whatever. Well, I was about to head off to bed. Just had a snack. So it's good to see you. Gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, I'll hug her back. I think I might just fix us something too. You hungry, Cadell?
He nods his head.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll turn back to my mother and ask it. You already ate?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
There's food in the fridge.
The
in
fridge
the kitchen.
box.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, sleep well.
I'll see you in the morning, and if you need anything from me, let me know. I do have some errands to run.
Yeah, we'll be tomorrow. I wanted to take Cadell over by to the healers. We met a healer over in Psy.
Oh, which one? Herman.
Herman.
Oh, Herman.
Yeah, and he took a look, and we definitely seem to be connected in some way.
Interesting.
Mystically, astrally, I don't know. It went over my head. But we're definitely connected. All four of us and Cadell. I've actually been waking up. All of us have been. We will wake up and it just seems like we're weaker than we should be. Just
She
something's
gets
off.
Concerned look on her face.
Yeah.
Definitely, I can take you to the High Loon tomorrow.
Yeah. And yeah, I think we should be okay tonight though. But I'll be on guard.
Okay. All right. Well, good night. And
Good night.
good night,
Sleep well.
Cadell. And she takes off upstairs, and then you hear on the front door.
I will go to the front door.
Rydelia stops halfway up the stairs. Turns
Myra may be staying over tonight. She wanted to stay over here.
around. Myra. Oh, yes. Oh, it's been ages.
Yeah.
She's got to be a full woman now. Hmm.
How are her parents doing? As I'm going to open the door, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, if you're opening the door, then she won't respond
Okay.
at that point.
Never mind. I wouldn't have said that then. So then I'll just open the door.
Standing in
Yeah.
front of you is Myra.
Hey, Myra. And I'll let her in.
I'll shimmy my way in.
Hello, Myra.
Oh, hello. Oh, you look as beautiful since I last saw you. You look like you haven't aged one day.
Oh, you're too kind. And she comes down, gives you a hug.
I hug her back.
You're fully grown for sure now.
Yeah, I suppose. Although I still feel like I'm 18.
That sounds right. Or 19. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Well, Ray's told me a little bit about what happened. But you seem well.
Yeah. I kind of like look nervously over at like Ray, like kind of like giving him the eyes, like, what is she like? What is she talking about?
Yeah, I told her about everything. Not everything, but a gist of what's been happening with us. Caught her up
Oh,
on Cadell and us getting chased after and what Herman told us.
yeah, it's been quite an adventure.
Yeah, we'll be able to at least see the healers tomorrow.
That's right. We'll get you checked out in the morning.
All right, we were just thinking about making a little bit of a snack if you're hungry.
Uh, uh, about that, I think I'll pass, and thanks for offering me to stay, but my mom doesn't look so well. Me leaving really did the number to my family. So I told her I'll make her something and
Okay,
go
yeah,
back.
that's good. Yeah, I think it's better stay at home. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to stay here.
Yeah, she asked me about that too, if I was leaving, and she seemed a little, well, not a little, but definitely upset about it, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But Ray, uh, I think while we're here, always look over your shoulder.
Yeah, for sure. We don't know who's looking for us, where they are right now. I'll try my best to keep Cadell under close watch.
Uh, could I go into another room real quick? I That's something I want to talk to you about one-on-one.
How about I meet you outside and I'll walk you home?
Okay, that works too.
And I will let's see. I'll take Cadell over into my room and I'll be like, "Hey Cadell, I'll fix you that snack in just a little bit." And you can stay in my room for now. And I'll bring him into my room. I probably have, I don't know what I would have. Maybe like probably a couple of books.
PS5, widescreen
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, I got the PlayStation, the Airmore edition. Yeah. Yeah, I probably have probably some books just from maybe like I don't know if there's any kind of Nemesis kind of books or anything like that. Just stuff like that. Whatever. I'll bring him into the room and he can. I don't know. He's a kid. He'll figure it out. Maybe I have some old toys in there. Probably.
Sit, read.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been 25 years for me, man. Do your
All
thing.
right. You take him up
But
to
yeah,
your room,
I
settle him
probably
in.
have some old toys and stuff in there,
Sure.
and I'll just let him loose.
All right. All right. Cadell's up there.
That was my thesis in high school, sir.
Oh man.
We had to memorize that book front to back, cover to back.
All right, Cadell seems content enough as you leave him alone.
Better be.
And you and Myra walk across the way back to her place.
We'll take the long way, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Walk around the east side of the mid-tier cobblestone paths.
So, what's going on? Everything okay with your parents?
Before I say anything, I'm gonna take a quick gander, see if there's any like people watching us or being sneaky or trying to listen in.
If I see her doing that, I would like to assist. Question mark.
Let's see. So you are proficient in this, so yes, you can assist. Myra, roll with advantage perception.
Are you kidding me? Why?
Holy shit.
Why?
It's a 19. Put them together. It's a 19.
That's how this game works, right?
Yeah, totally.
It's pretty dark outside. I mean, there's some light from the sky still left. A little bit of purple hue and lampposts. There's a couple of people milling about. Maybe some folks that look like guard patrols. That's it.
Okay. They're my family's all right. I didn't expect me leaving. Would have, well, could have done a number to them. Like, my dad didn't even say anything, which was expected. My mom looks very, very weak. Apparently, my brother hasn't been much helpful to them.
Is your mom sick?
I don't think she's sick. I just think she's been overly stressed and worried.
Okay.
Apparently,
yeah.
Go ahead.
We'll do what we can, or if you need any help, I can help. We can do what we can for him while you're here. Is everything else okay at town? At home?
Yeah. What about your home? Is everything okay with you and your family?
Yeah, it's been good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Um, since we've ran into each other about like a month ago, and I feel like we're gonna be traveling together for quite some time, I think I should tell you something. Do you remember back in Psy how Herman said that, if I remember correctly, the stone is normally created by sacrificing a lot of people for power?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop in my tracks, take a deep sigh, and I think I witnessed one of those events.
Where?
I'm not sure where, but I have a feeling it might be the place that the barkeeper, I forgot her name. What was her name? Over in Psy?
Brenta.
Brenta. Uh, there was a village not too far from there that got entirely slaughtered, and I'm pretty sure it's that one.
And you witnessed that?
I was there.
When?
Roughly 4 years ago ish.
Wow. That's yeah.
And the person who did it might be nearby.
Like in town nearby?
I'm not sure.
Is it the one that was on the one on the tombstone in Mountain Graveyard?
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Alric?
Do you know what he looks like? You know what he looks like, right? Can you like sketch it out?
uh, he had shorter length, dark hair, a little bit chopped up, golden eyes, pale skin, nails.
Okay. Kinda stands out at least.
Oh crap, I forgot. What was he? He was an elf.
Taller than me?
Hmm. I'm gonna look up and down at Ray. Like, how tall are you? How tall is Ray?
Like 5'11".
5'9".
Did I say 5'9"? Oh shit, did I say 5'9"? Okay, 5'9". My bad.
Maybe a little taller.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm ready to tell you why or how I sensed that he could be near, but just please constantly look over your shoulder.
Yeah. Do you think he's like with the Ubiat Conclave?
I have no idea. I was I kind of fell in love with him, and we were happy, but then something happened. Something about like revenge, contract, and then
You mentioned any names?
mm, no, not that I remember. And then left. Then yeah, just ran from him after seeing him and his crew You remember when we were back on the ship and I was a little bit frantic?
Yeah, I mean, both of us were kind of puking it out too.
Yeah. Well, the flag that was in the water belonged to him.
Oh. Wow.
Part of me still cares for him, but after
Yeah, I
what
mean, that's
after what I've
traumatic.
seen, I don't know.
Yeah. That's not any more good news, but something to look out for
Yeah.
sure. Have you ever heard of the Shadow Hand? Shadow's Hand?
Have I, Epic?
Let's do a history check.
Can I assist?
No. Um, you in your voyages, you recall the name being mentioned, but nothing else.
The name sounds familiar. I think I've heard it before, but that's all I know. Or remember, at least.
Ulrich didn't work for him, did he?
Sorry?
Ulrich didn't work for him, did he?
Not that I'm aware of. From what I've known, he kind of just had his ship and his crew.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel like he kept a lot of things from me.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, again, this is serious. But at least we can rest easy tonight, I think. We got here real quick too.
Yeah.
So I think if anybody was on our trail, we at least bought ourselves at least a day, if not more. So I think we can rest easy unless someone's waiting here for us. But I think I'll try to see if I can find Hayden, the new leader of the Bell Ringers. See if they can keep an eye out too tonight. I don't know. Maybe that'll draw attention. I don't know. But he seems like an upstanding dude. So, what do you think?
Nah, I should be fine. I think if people were near, my mom would be even more frantic.
Yeah, I'd best leave them out of it for now.
Yeah.
Spend some time with them.
Also, I don't want to worry the others, so just don't mention anything about them.
We'll have to fill them in eventually, but I think it can wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys meander through the streets, ending up at Myra's house. And
Before
Myra,
Myra goes into her house, I'll probably just I'll give her a hug and just say it'll be alright.
I hug right back tightly.
okay. So Myra, you go into your house and meet back up with your mother and make her a snack.
Yeah.
And Ray, you going back to your house and
What was the what phase is the moon in? Was it? I can't remember.
yeah, so just for ease, it is a full moon right now, and we'll just say at midnight, it'll switch from waxing to waning.
Okay, so before I that's gonna take too long. All right, I'll try to do that before midnight. So I'll go back home. My plan essentially is I wanted to do what was the name of that spell? It wasn't commune. I don't have commune. It was the other one. What is it called?
I'm assuming it was divination.
Divination, yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to do divination. Where is it? Oh, it's a 4th level. Because I don't
So
think I had the offering yet, did I? I don't remember.
I don't believe you did. No.
What, I had to get like an animal, right?
Yeah. You did.
Do you think I would have anything readily available as an offering at home? May not be an animal or another offering, perhaps.
No, we already came up with that. What that would be, a nocturnal animal.
Oh, that was the only. That would be the only thing it would be.
Right now, at least. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, no problem. I now have a pet owl named Edge. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, I'll just go back home since Goodell's waiting, and I'll fix him a snack.
Okay. All
And,
right. So you're fixing
whatever
the snack.
kids want.
They're fickle. Okay.
I'm an only kid.
We will go to Rune and Derek now. Oh, we got you both here.
I'm here.
All right.
Sweet. Okay, so you make your way in the direction of where Ray directed you, Ray and or Myra. You approach a building and see it lit up brightly relative to the surrounding buildings. The outside is rather plain. It got some exposed wooden framing and plaster infill is weathered with time. Above the front door, there's a placard depicting a simple crown with a stemmed rose laying on it.
That's a little bit on the nose, isn't it?
I think it's nice.
So as you enter, and I'm just gonna pull everybody. As you enter, there's actually a small reception area with a counter. And behind the counter, there's a young female elf, maybe a half elf, with black hair. It's got a green streak running through it. She's wearing an embroidered green silk top with golden stoles hanging over both shoulders, and she greets you with a warm smile.
What is that?
And
What? Oh, okay.
it is,
A
good evening.
stole.
Are you seeking accommodation or just a pub?
We're here looking for a place to stay for the night.
Excellent. The rooms are 25 gold per night.
I put down 50 gold.
2 rooms. Okay. She turns around to a wall with keys, picks up 2 keys, hands them to you, takes the gold. Your rooms are upstairs. The number is on the key. Feel free to take advantage of the pub while you're here.
Did
we
you-
serve 3 meals a day.
Did you say what your name was?
My name is Marriott.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Marriott,
Yeah.
like Mariot?
T.
I gotta check. How is that spelled? I know the name by heart, but I don't know
like
how
the
to spell
hotel?
it. It is just like that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
unintentional, completely unintentional.
Oh, sure it was.
Sounds more like a Hilton to me. Thank you, Marriott. Sorry, you said something about 3 meals a day in the pub?
Yes, the pub downstairs, and she just motions right behind her. serves 3 meals a day, between 6 and 8, 11 and 1, and 5 and 7.
As part of the room accommodations, or is that a separate charge?
That would be a separate charge, she says, smiling.
Understood. Just wanted to make sure.
What time is it right now?
8:39. for y'all.
So we would not be in time for dinner.
You would not. There is the possibility that there are leftovers, and also depending on Agnes's mood, she may be willing to fix you up something simple.
Agnes is the chef.
Agnes is the barmaid.
Oh.
What do you say, Derek? You hungry? You want to see?
When's the last time we ate? I don't know.
Like in the morning? I don't know when we got here after Elmar's. Actually, wasn't it like a week ago?
Yeah, it was like
Technically,
it was before we hopped into the fucking box.
technically, wasn't it a week ago?
Probably
Yeah.
lunch before the box.
Yeah, we got thrown into a fucking Pokebox.
I'm actually really hungry now that I think about it.
I know, all that thinking part into the puzzles, and then all that time passed. I feel like, yeah, I can go for some food. As you can tell, I don't really have much money on me.
I've got you covered. Don't worry about it. And
Okay.
I'll like hand him, I don't know, 200 gold. Just
Rolling
to have. It's fine.
Thank you.
But I'll cover any food that we need.
Okay.
As we're walking down, there's somebody we're supposed to talk to here, wasn't there?
Uh, we were?
Oh, I feel like.
This is Ellie meta knowledge. I think you were given a letter to give to somebody here.
That was the previous time.
Was it?
Yeah, a letter to give to Brenta.
No, I thought there was something else that you were supposed to give to somebody in Airmore.
I don't remember Derek getting 2 letters.
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
only letter
Well,
that.
hold on.
Derek
Wait,
given-
weren't we told by Herman to meet somebody here? I want to say that there was a name.
Herman told you the name Haliel Sanvi.
It was session 1, Cassie, about
Oh fuck yeah, you're right. God,
The-
that was a long
the
time
Bard
ago.
song.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Bard song.
Alexis Yolvarvin.
Yeah.
11. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and she lived here, didn't work here, right? Is that what the information was we had?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
okay.
Nailed it.
Just gonna remember the name Alexis, I guess.
Get down. So wait. So how is this set up? The pub is on the first floor or in the basement?
Pub's on the first floor, right behind like the room that you the area that you stepped in through the front door. There's just kind of this like mostly walled off small reception area with a desk, and then like off to the right of the desk there's just another doorway, but that goes straight into the pub. Off to the right of before you go through that doorway, the stairway up to the rooms.
Okay. And the bar hand's name was
Agnes.
Agnes. Okay. Walk into the bar or pub. How populated is it?
Yeah, so you come into the pub area just behind that reception desk, and it's pretty empty. There is a red-headed chap of pointy ears sitting at a table alone, pint of ale in front of him. And you see behind the bar sort of an ornery-looking woman with somewhat frazzled red hair. She's got the look of a short person, but you can actually see her from the waist up from where you are behind the bar. And she notices you and says, "Well, come on then, make yourselves at home. What can I get you?"
Derek will saddle up to the bar. How many? He'll do a cursory glance, but he doesn't. He'll try to pick the usual corner seat where you can see all the entrances and exits. Is it just the one entrance?
There's the one entrance, and then there's a place behind the bar that goes into another room.
It's probably the kitchen. Well, he'll saddle up the corner seat at the bar. You still serving food at this hour?
Oh, I've got some leftover meat stew, some bread. Might be a little hard right now.
That's what the soup's for.
Give us all the meat stew and all the bread.
Excellent. Anything to drink?
Stout, please.
I've got the Domination Stout. What about for the lady?
Do you have anything that's sweet?
Sweet. Well, my Red Witch Ale is a little sweet. I've got some harder stuff.
Oh no.
That's... No?
I'll try the, what did you call it, Red Witch Ale?
The Red Witch.
Yeah, I'll try that.
My house brew.
Oh.
All right. Meat, stew, and bread. Stout. Red Witch. Got it. Be right back.
Did you just order moonshine?
I don't know.
Well, if it comes out not looking red and instead black, just pay yourself some mind, I suppose. Derek sets his bag down. For the first time, you probably see him look kind of exhausted.
You okay, Derek?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just a little bit concerned. I was very glad to see old Swanson again, but he was helping me out with a few things that I'm now a little bit worried about because I guess partly because of everything that's going on.
Yeah, you guys seem to be old friends. I was kind of surprised that we met up with somebody. No, that we met up with somebody on the road who you knew.
Yeah, small world. Small world.
Well, not to me. I don't know anybody over here.
Well, I'm sure that you haven't really traveled as much until now, have you?
Well, across the pond, as it were, yeah, but not over here.
Well, I was surprised myself to see Swanson in this area,
And
but he was going in the opposite direction.
how do you know him? He was a merchant?
Yeah, he was a merchant, doing business. He was a traveling salesman, more like. And I helped him out, much like in the scenario that we helped him and where's your guy's name? Abin. Now, just now, this caravan was under attack by bandits. I can't remember.
Troll.
Yeah, the gross
troll.
zombie troll thing.
No. I mean, Swanson's caravan.
Oh, before.
Yeah.
Where you met him. Got it.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Bandits.
Bandits. I bailed him out of a bad situation with bandits, and we struck it ever since.
Well, that's
I had
nice that you were able to meet under such unfortunate circumstances that led to a nice relationship.
Yeah. He's a good man, if not a little bit set in his ways. But I suppose men of his and my age are both set in our ways. I still don't know. I mean, maybe Agnes can such light. I still don't understand what a Karen is. I don't know if I want to bother to understand.
At this point, you see Agnes emerge from the kitchen with a couple of wooden bowls on some square wooden plates with bread on them, plops them down in front of you, and turns around and gets your drinks. So, where are you from?
Oh God,
Which
where
guy?
am I from? Where's my sticky note that has my info on it? Oh, there it is. I have a sticky note with all my info. Where I'm from, who my parents' names are. I'm from Skystrand.
Never heard of it.
It's over in Ashuna.
Never heard of that either.
I'm from Dadavar.
Oh, a capital man, eh? Oh, long way from home.
Yeah, a little bit.
How far away is that from here?
Oh, 3
Far.
months, 3.5.
3.5
Depending on how you go.
months?
It's a long way.
You really are far from home.
What brings you up this way?
Adventure. Some coin. Seeing the world, as it were.
Mystery.
Mysteries. Oh, and now her ears perk up. Oh, I've got ears that can hear a worm burrowing underground, if you get my meaning.
Really?
Aye, you need an info, you just swing by, buy a drink or two, and these rosy lips might just let a few things slip. And she winks at you, turns around, gets the 2 pints, puts them down in front of you.
I'm gonna slide 50 gold over to her and just say thank you.
Jesus
50?
Christ.
I don't know how much it is. Cause
You're
like
overpaying a
the
little
rooms
bit.
were 25 each, so
What a 4.
You paid as
10,
much for a room
20,
for a meal.
Look.
28.
I don't know.
She slides 20 gold back to you.
Thank
It'll
you.
be fine, thank you. And then you, behind you hear a flagon fall on the ground, and Agnes, hey! Hey, Jules! You better be careful, I'll have you cleaning floors for the rest of the year. You'll never get home to that wife of yours. As if he ever gets home to her now.
Oh.
When Agnes says that, Derek has a momentary freeze. Just a momentary freeze. As he starts to eat his stew.
Like what kind of freeze? Like he like pauses in everything he's doing and pays attention, or
No, he's staring at his stew. And then it's like a momentary hesitation.
okay, I got it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant like you were paying attention to the guy, or if never mind. Are you originally from here, Agnes?
Born and raised.
Would you happen to know a person named Alice? Is that
Alexis.
her? Alexis.
Alexis? Aye, yeah. There's an Alexis that lives upstairs.
Oh, okay. We actually were. Hold on, I'm reading my notes about it.
Alexis Ulevin?
That's the one.
Oh, she lives here.
Apparently. We
Go
read.
ahead.
We had some questions for her, I think.
Yeah. I think she wrote a book that might be,
Her mom did.
or her mother wrote a book that we might be pertinent to the current adventure that we're on.
Yeah, might answer some questions for us.
Well, she usually turns in early. I'm losing my accent.
It's fine.
Not that I ever had one. She usually turns in early. She's rather old, you know. But she does usually take her meals here.
Oh, okay, so we might be able to meet her in the morning.
Probably so, yes.
That sounds good.
Yeah. What does she look like? I don't want to bother the wrong person.
Oh, she's got silver hair, wrinkly face, blue eyes, kind of a roundish nose, long lips.
We could probably just ask Agnes in the morning to point her out to us, right?
I'll be here.
Oh, you'll be working. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be anybody else working here.
It's mostly just me, dear.
Do you get to sleep?
At night, yeah. Like everybody else.
No, I never sleep.
Poor lady works fucking 16 to 20-hour shifts. Wakes.
Dude, it's only like 9 at night, okay?
No, she's back serving breakfast at 7 a.m.
I don't know how things work in Fancy Pants Datavar, but here people work for a living.
Well, you also need to sleep.
And I do.
I mean, look at. Never mind.
And it's only that redheaded dude who's in here, right?
He's the only other person, yeah.
Okay, and he just like slumped over on the table with his ale on the floor now?
He's not slumped over. He's kind of slumped back.
Okay.
But he's still there. He's just kind of staring, like he's drunk. You can
Okay.
tell, like he's drunk. His head's kind of bobbing.
Hey, Agnes, is that guy okay?
He's fine. Oh, Jules, in here most nights. I think his relationship with his wife's on the rocks.
That's unfortunate. Why isn't he at home trying to fix it?
Well, that's a question for him, I suppose.
Yeah.
How's the stew taste?
Yeah, how's the stew and the bread?
The stew is delicious.
Yummy.
It's got bits of rabbit and beef. Rabbit and beef stew.
That actually sounds really good.
Did she give us all? Did she give us all her rabbit and beef?
You gave me 2 bowls full.
Oh, how full were the bowls? Were they like to the brim?
You
Sure.
mistake me, ma'am. You assumed I meant I want a lot of rabbit and beef. I meant I want all your rabbit and beef.
All right. I can always get you more.
I just caught up with an old friend, and it was something he would always do.
Ah, Swanson.
Yeah, Derek's just gonna keep chowing down and slam through his stout and probably ask for another one.
All right. Yeah, she brings you another one, and she lets you know. We do close at 10. Just so you know, last call's 9:45.
It's all good, and thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, thank you. I know it's kind of
Absolutely.
late.
Especially on a slow night.
So have you heard any interesting news passing by through here, given what you told us before?
Oh, I've heard
As-
all sorts of things.
Have you heard anything about mysterious hooded figures?
Oh, let me stop you there, lassie. I've had a long day. Brain's about tapped.
Ah, that's fine.
You can ask me again tomorrow, though.
I will.
Wiping off the counters.
Until tomorrow, it seems.
Oh,
Hey, Derek,
What's up?
do you think there's any way, well, I know I don't think Ray could do it because he doesn't know my brother, but my brother sent me a message back inside, and I've been worried ever since because the message was kind of strange.
Strange how?
Well, do you remember what happened?
Yeah, with the... was it the bird?
It was like
Was it a bird?
the vision thing
the
that I
vision.
had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When we were in
Yeah.
the... Sorry, it's been
Yeah,
a
yeah.
while.
Yeah, it's fine. I got the message, and then I had the vision of a beast with huge wings. Huge beast with wings. And it had red eyes.
Are you asking me if I know if there's any way to communicate with them?
Yeah.
Where is your brother currently?
Well, from what I know, he's still in Skystrand.
DM, I've never been remotely close to Skystrand, have I?
no.
It's a part of the world, unfortunately, that I've never been. Although I may seem like that, I'm actually not that well traveled.
Well, it's worth a try.
And I'm sure, as you can tell, I'm not. I know it seems like I know things with the arcane, but I don't really. Outside of roaring a bunch in battle, I'm not that great at incantations.
Well, I mean, you've been here before, so I would assume that maybe you would know something that I didn't. Maybe.
With that I knew, I'd share, but
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Ray can talk to people he doesn't personally know or hasn't met.
Yeah.
There might be a chance. Do you have something that your brother might have given you that Ray may be able to use as a focus?
Would I? Epic? Would he have given me my druidic focus? Like, since we're the same, like, school and everything?
Would your brother have given you
Yeah, my
your
druidic focus.
No, you would have created that yourself.
I created that myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Would he have given me anything?
Nothing comes to my mind.
Okay.
Trying to think though.
Or barring that, somebody that you know that was in regular contact with your brother? Maybe another family member?
Well,
I'm just trying to throw some ideas out there.
I mean, my family knew my mentor, Lucent, but I haven't been able to find them yet, so that's kind of not helpful. I'm kind of on my own.
If you don't have a story for your armor, we could say that your brother brother had that made for you.
Oh shit, yeah, that would be a good. Cool. That would be cool. I would like that.
For going on your journey and stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I'd like that. Let's say that.
Okay.
Well, okay, so. I mean, my brother had my armor made for me, but.
It's a long shot.
Yeah, I don't know if that would count.
Can certainly try. Because honestly, if that proves successful, or I might try to ask Ray to do the same for somebody on my end of things. But there's a lot of things going on right now that have unveiled themselves in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
3 weeks.
been a weird journey to get here, that's for sure. I don't like this losing track of time thing that happened to us. I don't like it.
More Gil.
Both of y'all make perception checks.
Nine.
Are you serious?
Oh
Are
my
you fucking kidding me?
Y'all are getting kidnapped. See ya.
No.
Going back to Japan.
Continue.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, a lot's happened in the past 3 weeks or so, and yeah, I'd like to try to see if a few members, or at least one person, is okay on my end of things.
Do you have people at home? Back in... I don't remember the name of it. Dadavar? Is that it? Dadavar? Did I get it right?
Yep. You got
Oh my
it.
god, I got it right.
Yeah.
You have a wife?
Yeah. As he looks at his stout and takes one big gulp.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to
That's fine.
pry.
It's fine. Just haven't seen her in a while, was all. So
I'm sure you miss her.
yeah, her and her little girl.
Oh, you have a kid. Oh, how old?
You mean last I saw her, or how old is she now?
Well, how old would she be right now?
DM, how old is she right now?
He's like, oh, you better know this. I don't know. I don't know.
I
If you don't
estimate
know, I don't know.
She's probably about 12 now.
Oh,
Oh, that's such a bad age.
right? You're kind of away at a good time. Or a bad time for your wife's sake. Well, I hope you're able to get back to them sometime soon.
Yeah, me too. Derek just falls silent.
Another set of perception checks for you guys.
Okay. Well, as he falls silent, oh damn, that's much higher.
Okay.
As he
This is
falls
at
silent.
It's probably at disadvantage for Derek.
Not yet.
Well, as he falls silent, Rune goes, well, my parents are both back in Skystrand, and so's my brother, and his fiance. He had just gotten engaged when I left, and I also have a sister Her name's June. I miss them, but I need to find Lucent. She's just like talking to fill the space.
Yeah, with your perception check, you could probably tell Derek has a 1,000-yard stare into the bottom of his mug.
Yeah, he's probably not listening. He's probably not listening at all. And she knows, but
yeah.
she also hates that she brought that up.
Filling his face. So Rune, Agnes has, basically had her back to you this whole time. She turns around. You see her hand go into her pocket and just come back out and puts her hands on the bar and says, "So we'll be closing up soon. You guys staying here?"
Wait, what did you say she did with her hand?
Just put it in her pocket. Pulled it back out.
Oh, okay. It was not like trying to conceal putting something away or something?
You just saw her put her hand in her pocket and
Oh, okay.
pull it back out.
Well then, we should get to bed, right, Derek?
Yeah. Thank you for the meal again, and
Thank you, Agnes.
Thank
see you in
you.
the morning.
Good night.
All right, Jules, time to clear out. Let me see. The pointy-eared redhead kind of bring his attention up to her and then kind of roll off the chair. Get to his feet, stumble out the front.
As we're walking upstairs, is it upstairs where the rooms are?
Yes.
Okay, well, as we're walking upstairs to our rooms, Rune will say, "You know she was listening to everything we said, right?"
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay, so you retire to your rooms.
Good night, Derek.
Good night.
Sorry
Okay.
again for prying.
Derek just enters his room.
Okay. We will go ahead and take a break right now. And then we'll come back and get with Ray real quick. Or real long, depending. and yeah, we're there. So 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, and the game's been paused the whole time. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it has, but it hasn't really mattered because we haven't been moving tokens or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you in a few.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, I was not ready for that mother scene.
Well,
I mean, I was, but like,
you were, but you weren't.
yeah.
The air's heavy in Aramor tonight.
Mhm.
Like the week before, I had to go to Michigan.
Yeah, I know.
I kept like talking to Kay about like, oh my god, my character is gonna have a little bit of her backstory. She's gonna interact with some of her family. I was so
Apparently, so is Derek. He's gonna reveal he's got a wife and kid at home.
I don't.
Wow.
Well, no,
Wasn't
I don't.
expecting that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't either. But and then like I had to go to Michigan, and then thankfully I did, because, well, you know,
Yeah.
and she was practically my mom, so I was like, this scene hit me way too hard.
I know.
Uh,
That was fun though. Getting to watch you guys go through that was great.
Yo, I was like legit shedding tears. I'm like, this is my aunt.
I
No.
know.
All right, I'm back. Who's back?
I'm back.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
I think the only one we're missing is Lice.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all here.
Okay, so with Rune and Derek going into their rooms at the Rose and Crown, Myra taking care of her mom and probably going off to bed. Ray, what are you doing? You had something in mind? Sorry. Yeah, Ray.
I was gonna go back home, fix me and Cadell some food.
No.
I'm a little bit worried to leave Cadell by himself.
Weren't you staying in the same room as him?
Yeah, but I was planning on leaving
Oh.
to go get an offering. But I think given how we kind of time skipped to here a little bit, with the magic box, yeah, I'll kind of put Cadell to bed. I'll let him know I'm gonna be back in a few, and I'll ask him, do you feel safe here by yourself for like an hour or two? Probably an hour.
He looks around. And nods his head.
And so this guest room, is there like, it is windows, right?
Yeah.
Second
there's a
floor,
window.
first floor.
Second floor. Yes, there's a window.
How close next to my mom's bedroom?
It would be down the hall from your parents' bedroom.
Okay.
But like maybe 20 feet.
All right, I'll wait till he falls asleep, which I guess would be around what time you think? After all is said and done.
Oh, probably fairly quickly. 10, 15.
Gotcha. As soon as that's done, I'll go leave. Do we see any guards stationed outside as I'm... I think what I'll do is I'll probably make my way to the what is it? The Crown and the Rose? Or Rose and Crown?
The Rose and Crown. Yeah.
Rose and Crown first.
Okay.
Just to check in there.
Okay.
Because that's where Derek and Rune would be staying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I know anybody at the? Have I ever been there? I guess. Do I know anybody?
You might be familiar with
I-
Agnes.
Probably would have at least been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'll
And
probably just check in there with
Mary?
Agnes, I guess.
Okay, so you go through the front door of the Rose and Crown. It's open. There's no one at the reception desk. And the door to the pub is closed. There is a little bell. On
Oh,
the
but
desk.
it's like too late, right? I guess.
Depends on what you're wanting to do.
Okay, never mind. I would. Were there any guard on the way over to the Crown and Rose?
No, you would have passed by the close to the headquarters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, see a guard or two in the front gates too.
All right. Once I realize it's like they're kind of closed up, except for people, I guess, who want to stay the night, I'll just head out. I'll just leave town, go through the front gate if I can.
Yep, you can walk right through, no issues.
And I want to spend some time, I guess, trying to find a nocturnal animal, whether
Okay.
that be an owl or some sort of, I don't know, rodent kind of thing.
Okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like
go-
that would be super easy for me
Go ahead and make a survival check.
with advantage.
No.
15.
Okay. Not too long goes by, 20, 30 minutes, and you are able to spot an owl in one of the trees that lines the path out of town. You also you see some rustling in some of the trees. You can't really tell what it might be, but on the ground.
Oh, could I have said I would have brought like I should have a longbow at home? Maybe like
Oh,
a family
really?
longbow or whatever. Yeah. Because I would go hunting with my parents.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
If not mine, it would be like my parents or something, my dad's or my mom's.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say
Just to use that to hunt
a
and
longbow.
help hunt an owl or any kind of nocturnal animal
Sure.
without drawing too much attention with using magic or something.
Sure. Yep.
Do we need a roll for the owl?
You gonna try to shoot the owl?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll an attack.
Oh, I'd have to do it with the longbow. Fuck. Man. 1 sec. I was trying to make this easy. Just trying to be like, oh, shoot an owl, easy peasy.
See, the problem is that you made the DM aware of what you were doing it for.
Oh, whatever. Simple longbow. There we go. +3 garb. Oh my fucking god.
Man, so your night vision, your
fucking
dark
Christ.
vision just didn't do anything. You shoot the bow or shoot the arrow.
The moon's too bright. The moon's too bright.
It goes right through the trees, startling the owl, which flies away.
Great. I want to look for another owl
Okay.
or another nocturnal animal. Whatever.
Raccoon, a possum.
Wolf.
There's so many things.
Survival check.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not the DM.
Okay. Doesn't take you that much longer to spot a a badger.
All right, I will try to shoot the badger.
Okay, roll to attack.
Thank God. 21.
Okay, yeah. Arrow finds its mark, just skewers the badger about how far away? 50, 60 feet away, down the side of the mountain.
All right, I'll go pick up the badger.
Okay. All right.
Does it seem like a suitable offering?
We'll find out.
All right. I'll do I want to do it out here or at home? Out here or at home? How long does it have to do a ritual cast for that too? Yeah, I'll just bring you back home. Fuck it.
Okay. All right. Make your way back up onto the path. Takes you a bit of time to get there and back. Go through the gates again. Head back home. Probably getting close to midnight at this point.
Okay. Does anything seem amiss on my way back in?
Nope. Nice and quiet.
All right, I'll go back home. I would have locked the door when I left and all that.
Okay.
So I'll unlock it, go back upstairs. I'll go check on Cadell. He good?
Sound asleep.
It's actually him there though, right? It's not like no sketchy business, right?
You think Cadell is in his bed?
I'm
Sound asleep.
just making sure.
You guys.
So sus.
This is great.
Keeping you on your toes, Epic.
Apparently, it's the other way around.
Hey, man. Anyways, I've seen enough Critical Role. Do I want to do this in the cellar? I kind of would want to do it. Is there a good spot in the house where, like, the moon, I can see the moon and the moon's kind of like shining in, except for the room?
Yeah, you're able to find a place. There's no natural light in the cellar.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to do it in the cellar. And I don't want to particularly do it outside in the middle of fucking town. So yeah, I'll do it in the room with access to the moon light, I guess.
I would say you also have kind of a little back garden as well.
Oh, yeah.
A small
Perfect.
back garden
Yeah.
up against the
Yeah,
rock
we'll do garden.
walls of the mountains. Okay, cool. Head out to the
Yeah,
mountain.
it's just some incense. That shouldn't be too much of a weird thing.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll start ritual casting divination.
All right.
I'll take out my incense worth 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
I had 2 of those, so I have another set of that. Cool. And yeah.
Yeah,
Let
so as
me
best
link
as you can,
this
you set up a small area in the back garden, bathing in the moonlight. Start burning your incense, and hold the badger in your hands as you attempt to commune with a god or one of their servants. So what is your question?
I had a couple of questions, but I think some of them don't really apply, I guess, given the wording. Because it says, single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. So it's probably changed now.
also know who you're trying to contact. You also need to know who you're trying to contact.
What do you mean?
Who are you asking the question of?
Oh, that would be to Seheni, no? It would be either her or like it says a servant.
Yeah,
But it says it would put me in contact with them.
Yeah. But yeah, I just need to know which god or servant you're asking the
Seheni.
question of.
Yeah, it would be Seheni.
Okay.
Well, I guess that would be up to you whether it would be the god or a god servant, because that's what it seems like to me. It says your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or a god servant.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's up to me.
I think
So it would just be
you'd able to-
Sehanine or somebody related to Sehanine.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be, I guess, up to you. Which I would ask I want to ask it, but it seems like such a fucking dumb question. God damn it. I don't want to ask a dumb question.
Ask a dumb question.
No, it's such a dumb question. Because I don't want to make it a yes or no question. So I'm trying to think on how to not make it a yes or no question.
Riveros is sitting in his garden, contemplating whether or not he is the first cleric to cast divination without knowing what he was going to ask.
There's a reason I haven't used this spell in our other campaign. It's such a weird spell.
Are you there, God? It's me, Ray.
I know.
I don't like that wording because every time I read it, I'm just like, specific goal, event, or activity.
Yeah, so if something is coming up that you're concerned about, like you're planning to do something, or you're planning to go somewhere, or you're gonna meet somebody, something like that, then you could have a question about that, like, is this person legit?
So what I was gonna originally ask was, it was gonna be in regards to the oubliette conclave. It's conclave, yeah, conclave. But now I'm thinking, I don't know if that applies with specific goal, event, or activity within 7 days.
Yeah, I think it's more intended to be like, hey, we've got something planned.
Yeah, is it gonna go well or stuff like that?
Yeah.
So and then the other question was gonna be related to the Miradorian healers too. But every time I keep thinking of like as a question as like a yes or no, which I don't like. I don't want it to be a yes or no. I want it to be like a man.
Traditionally, this spell is met with like a single word answer, wheel or woe. Basically, it tells the fortune of what you're asking about. Obviously, it's up to DM, but that's traditionally that's what happens. So it's
wheel or woe.
Yeah, not necessarily yes or no.
My feet sing.
Yeah.
It's literally my feet.
Hmm.
Your incense is burning out.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, hurry up.
Man.
Do it, do it, do it.
No, I don't have anything. I also had questions before as well, but then that kind of changed once we got here too. Fuck. Never mind. We'll just.
You don't want to do it?
Nah, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do anymore with this. We'll say I
Okay.
casted it and that's it. Not much.
And as the incense burns out and Ray seems conflicted about what he might ask, a cloud moves in front of the moon, and his concentration is broken a bit, and he realizes he has a dead badger in his hands.
I'll go back and go to sleep.
Okay, he's leaving the badger outside.
I'll probably bury it, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you take some time.
I don't need 4 hours of sleep. It's fine.
Bury a badger in the middle of the night in your backyard.
Yeah, just kid things. Hashtag just kid things.
Okay. So you
And
go.
I'll be in the same room as Cadell, and I'll just do my trance on the floor beside the bed.
Okay. All right. So you all go to sleep. Get a nice night of rest. And when we wake up in the morning, Ray, you may have already completed your trance at this point, but if not, you're just at the tail end of it. You hear a kind of a yelp, scream from Cadell as he grabs his head. And then you feel a pain in your head as well. And Myra, and Derek, and Rune.
Is this the one we roll? We roll for?
Con saves, please.
Dope.
Nice. Derek and Ray, your maximum HP is reduced by 1.
Okay.
As you
So
all
long
feel the now familiar pain in your head upon waking. Waking.
So long rest and then -1 max HP. Right?
Yep, and also 1 point of psychic damage to everybody.
Yeah.
DM rolled like shit.
Ow, my head.
You said 1 point of damage?
Yeah, 1 point of damage, and for Ray and Derek, -1 to your max HP.
Okay.
And now, daylight comes to Aramore, and we'll go ahead and start with Myra at this point. Light streams through your window, Myra, and after recovering from your brief, piercing headache.
Myra got a glow up.
It looks so different in the daytime.
Well, we
Yeah,
can
y'all
see.
with dark vision on are like totally, it's totally weird.
Damn, you're not wrong. Myra did get a glow up.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Unless that's Myra's mom.
Unless
That's
that's
her
Myra's
mom.
mom. That's her mom.
That's
Myra's mom.
mommy.
I don't see Myra. I don't see. Oh, okay. Well, I don't see Myra's token, so.
Right.
Yeah, I was just hovering over the token up here. You know, I thought it was Myra, but
I was
apparently
Myra got super strong.
it's where Myra got her good looks.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Myra, it's morning. Morning in the Aisling household. What are you doing?
Rub my temples, and then stretch, and then just sigh, and then like, well, time to face consequences of my actions. And I leave my room. Slowly, like I like feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and just make my way downstairs.
Okay. And, you make your way downstairs. Have a look around. You don't notice anyone. There's no one here. Pretty darn quiet in the house.
Mom? Dad? You guys here?
You hear muffled upstairs. Your mother's voice.
Oh. Did you guys eat anything yet?
I haven't eaten yet. Your father's already at work.
Oh. Okay. I'll fix us something then. And I expect you to eat second helpings, okay?
No response.
I this woman. Guess I'll go to the kitchen and whip something else up. And of course, giving her the extra good calorie dense foods.
More protein, more eggs.
Yeah.
All right, so you whip up some breakfast. Eventually, your mother comes down and finds you in the kitchen. Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Mom. How did you sleep?
Oh, I slept. I actually slept very well. How did you sleep?
Okay. I woke up here and there, just not being, not being used to being back in my room, but other than that, it's okay.
Well, I'm sure you'll get used to it. And she gives her a peck on the cheek. Good morning, peck.
Nah, Mom. So, well, I'm cooking. Tell me about what's been going on, except for like anything new, anything different.
Well, your father's business is humming along, and you would know he basically runs the large market here in town, in addition to buying and selling stuff, mostly food at this point. So that's what he does. So yeah, the business is still humming along really well. Your father works too much. I was well, I'm still involved with the Radiant Dawn Club. And that is a civic group that your mother used to lead, Myra. But I did step down as chairwoman a while ago. But I still participate in it. Yeah, that's
Why
about
you
it, really.
Why you step down?
Well, Well, after you left, I just wasn't really able to focus on it and give it the attention it needed.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Remind me, what did you guys do in that club?
Oh, we organize events, organize social gatherings. We raise money for different projects to happen here in the city. Like just last month, we had a fundraiser um, for the healers, the orphanage at the healers. That went really well. Um, your father gave a really good speech. Those sorts of things.
Oh yeah, I remember now. So, any interesting events coming up?
Well, the solstice just happened. So no, not really, not that I'm aware of. I'm sorry, the equinox just happened. So we'll be looking forward to the solstice. But nothing big on the horizon.
Okay.
What do you have planned for today?
Well, probably gonna meet up with Ray and the other two people I mentioned to you last night. Also, there's a little boy. We're kind of helping out, so we're gonna take him to the healers. Um, I don't know if Ray went ahead and done that yet or not, but because I'll see soon enough when I go to his place. Um, probably take care of that stuff. What about you?
Oh, and she kind of looks around and puts her hands on her hips and is like, oh, I think this place needs a good cleaning. Yes, I'm going to get the house in order today.
Would you like me to help?
No, that's fine. You go do what you need to do. And you get a sense from her that she seems a bit different than she did last night. Like you don't necessarily know if it's just a good night's sleep or if maybe it's just you being back, but she seems to have some renewed energy and seems happier, quite a bit happier.
Okay, Mom. Well, if you need anything, I'll be in the area.
Um, will you be coming back tonight?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully, hopefully Dad will warm up to me.
I tried to speak to him this morning, but well, it was a bit better than it was last night, we'll say. It'll just take time. Pat you on the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, and maybe I'll give my brother a good old stern talking to.
You could probably use it, but Just ease in.
Yeah, I know. Been gone for 10, 11 years.
9 by my count.
Well, you're always more better about time. You know me. I'm always stuck in the clouds.
Thank you for breakfast.
No
It's rather
problem.
tasty.
Yeah, I learned a few things in my adventures. But yeah, you eat lots. Uh, guess I should go and see if Ray's still has place or if he's left already.
All right, say your goodbyes and head on over to Ray's house. Ray, what's up? Pain in the head. Cadell screams.
I'll go over to Cadell, and well, I had Pain at the same time, or just following.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go over to Cadell, and I'll give him I don't know. I'll just try to. Oh, can I? I don't want to cast any spells yet. I'll just try to comfort him.
Okay. He goes over pretty fast. It's a piercing pain, but it passes quickly. And he's felt it a few times too. So yeah, he has a little bit of a worried look on his face initially, but he's like, yeah, okay, it's this thing.
Nah, we'll figure out what's going on today. Hopefully the healers can figure this out.
Yep, and he nods. All right.
You ready to? You need to use the bathroom? Anything?
Yeah, we'll just say that all of that's taken care of.
Breakfast.
Eating breakfast. Breakfast in your bellies.
And I'll is my mom around?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay.
She will say she made you breakfast. Just said greeted you in the morning, and I don't know if I told you this last night, but I've got a couple of errands to run. I'm going over to Praxton's Potions. First thing, pick up some flasks. I don't know if you want to come with me. And then maybe we could go to the healers.
Yeah, I think we could use a walk around town. I think it might be better if we gather all my new companions, and I think we should all come together since it seems like we're all connected to whatever this is.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they're around town. Myra's staying at her place, and we have the rest of them are staying over at the Rose and Crown.
You hear a knock on the front door.
That must be Myra. I'll go over and answer the door.
It's Myra!
Oh my god, surprise!
Surprise!
Did you eat anything already?
Oh, hi Ray. I wasn't sure if I missed you or if you're still here. Good thing I didn't miss you. Yeah, I ate already though.
Alright.
What about you?
We're just finishing up here, and then Mom's got a few errands to run, and then we can head on over. We can collect Derek and Rune too before we head over to the healers.
Sounds good.
Mardelia is like shoveling food in her mouth. She finishes up, grabs a quick glass of water, and kind of pushes you both out the house. All three of you out the house, front door. Like, all right, let's go. All right, where are your other friends? She's taken off.
Rose and the Crown. Is that near the potions place?
The Rose and Crown. Ray, no.
I don't remember where it is.
Follow me.
Oh, like there's a map in front of you.
I know, right?
I don't have
Walk
a map.
and talk. Walk and
I
talk.
have a map, but Ray doesn't have a map.
You're looking at a
Ray
map.
lived here.
Ray doesn't have a map, alright? He doesn't remember this place.
Wow.
He
He
remembers,
grew up
Wow.
here,
He
and he
remembers
doesn't
Ocean
remember
Street.
shit about this place. I
knows the
remember
Rose
the
and
street I
Crown.
grew up on.
He knows the Rose and Crown. He knows where Meyer lives. He knows where Ray lives. He knows where his friends live. He knows
Okay.
where the slums are.
So as this is all happening, Derek and Rune, you're waking up inside the Rose and Crown, and so let's get you situated.
Derek gets up, rubs his temple a little from an acutely sharp pain that he didn't feel until now, right? If I saved on the other two.
You felt the pain every morning.
Okay.
It's just not every day has that max HP reduction thingy.
Gotcha. Okay. He says, "Didn't drink enough stout. That's really getting old." He'll take some. Let's see. He'll take, let's see, 60 of the gold that Rune gave him yesterday and store it in his usual lockbox, or not lock, the dice box. Takes account of it, kind of looks at it for a little bit and runs his finger over the inscription before putting it back away. And then packs his bags up and heads down. Did we say we were gonna get breakfast? We did say we were gonna get breakfast, didn't we?
Yeah.
He will head down to breakfast.
Rune?
My head hurts, and I just go down for breakfast, cause
Okay.
I'll meet up with Derek downstairs if he's already down there.
Yeah, Derek will whip you over when he sees you.
Okay. All right.
Morning.
So you.
Morning.
Morning.
When I catch sight of, what's her name? Agnes.
Yep.
What-
Agnes is here. Top of
What's
the
on?
morning.
Good morning.
Good day. What's on the menu?
For breakfast, I've got a nutty porridge, pork chops, bacon and eggs,
Oh, thank God, bacon.
barley cakes. We've got the last of the clementines and some oranges, and I might have a grapefruit, and potato hash.
What's a clementine?
Oh, it's like a small orange.
Oh, I've never had one of those.
Yeah, personally, I don't know why they exist when the bigger orange is around.
I've never even had an orange.
Well, the rest of your oranges, please. A big plate of bacon. Just a big
Bacon.
plate of bacon. I don't need all your bacon.
Just bacon.
The porridge sounds good too.
Nutty porridge. Bacon.
At the
All right.
porridge.
She goes and gets that stuff. There's a couple of folks down here. Also getting breakfast. You take note of a couple of plain-looking humans, and human guys. There's a tiefling with purple horns and looks like jewels that are embedded in them.
Hey, it's my buddy.
There is a woman kind of in a corner sitting with a steaming cup of something, probably tea. And another woman older, white hair, dressed in plain clothes, and yeah. And kind of as you make your way, oh, you're already there. You've already ordered. Yeah.
I'm making myself some tea too.
Excellent.
Is our orange-haired friend still there, or is he not around?
You don't spot him.
He got kicked out at the end of last night.
Just wondering if he came back.
Yeah.
So, once you get yourself situated, you like hear from behind you, and then kind of look behind you, and you see what looks like a young teenage boy dart in, right past the front desk, into the pub. He looks like he's a cross between a human and a Harangun. He's got mostly human features, but big rabbit ears, unusually jacked legs, and large feet. He's wearing only shorts, and it looks like he's coated in fur from the waist down. He hops up onto a table in the middle of the pub and belts out, "Come one, come all! Witness the splendor of the amazing Rexia. Understand your past. See the future." And he holds out a spread of what look like business cards in his hand, and he looks around the room with a smile. And Agnes immediately turns around and says, "I'll be gone with you, lad. Why are you always coming in and bothering me customers? Go do your yelling about that old coot somewhere else. You can leave your cards at the front desk, for crying out loud." The boy doesn't even seem to take note. He just keeps looking around the room for someone who might be interested, holding out his cards.
What did he say? Who he said he was?
He said, "Witness the splendor of the amazing Rexia."
Rexia. Okay. I just was curious what he said he was.
He's looking around the room.
Rune raises her eyebrows at Derek.
Derek just shakes his head and shrugs.
You see Agnes turn around and grab a broom, and she starts coming out from behind the counter. And then the little boy hops off the table, out the front door, turning around briefly to plop some cards on the counter at the front of the place, and then he just bolts off.
This is probably more common than not in cities like this, larger cities.
Don't you think the timing is a little on the nose?
I thought you were gonna say on the ears, but
That is a good one.
honestly, with the way things have been for the past 3 weeks, and Derek just kind of looks around. With the way things have been for the past 3 weeks, it's hard to tell if anything's a coincidence, intentional, or anything. So
Yeah, that's true.
best just to keep our wits about us. He scans the room, and he sees that silvery-haired lady. Is Agnes there?
Agnes is here. Yeah. She puts away her broom. Oh,
You okay there?
That little Aiden.
8.
He hear a lot?
Oh, he comes here every other morning, if not every morning, trying to get all the people coming and going through town to do this, that, or the other. He's an errand boy, you know.
It doesn't seem like he means any ill.
No, he is fine. He's just, the manner in which he does it just annoys me.
Disturbing the business.
We all have to make our way.
And that's true. Hey, Agnes, and Derek will kind of nod over to this over here lady. Would that be Alexis?
Aye, that's Alexis. Mm-hmm.
Looks over at Rune.
Do you think we should? Oh, you go ahead.
Well, Agnes, how long does she usually stay? Is she just eat and go, or if we want to talk to her, should we talk to her now?
Oh, yeah, she normally, she stays down here for breakfast, the longest. She's been here, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so, and you see her, she's eating on some porridge, slowly. Yeah, but I'd say no reason not to talk to her now.
Okay.
Looks like we should probably talk to her now. Wish our companions were with us.
Yeah. They'll get here soon enough.
No.
Knowing our luck, they're probably standing right outside just waiting for us.
And
As
you
we're
see
talking about them,
Cadell and Ray and Myra and another woman with them come into the pub.
speak of the devil.
Derek waves.
I will walk over to Rune and Derek.
Morning.
Hey, morning,
how'd you guys sleep?
Oh, I slept good. How about you?
Not too bad. This here is my my mom.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Redelia, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you now. What is your name?
Redelia.
My name is Rune.
Nice
Sorry,
to
Ray.
meet you.
Ray, what? I didn't catch that.
Rydelia.
All right, Delia.
You can call me Rye. We're kind of known around town, Ray and I, as Ray Rye.
That's kind of adorable.
Yeah, it's always been fun.
How alike do they look? How alike do Ray and Rai look?
Not very, really, do they?
Okay. Okay. Well,
We've been part of the Mother Boy festivals in town every year.
Okay, is she an elf too, or is she a human? I don't remember.
He's definitely
He's
an
an
elf.
An elf? Okay.
pleasure to meet you, Rai. My name is Derek.
Nice to meet you, Derek.
I will say your son has been. He is much stronger than he gives himself credit for, and he is.
All
Very
right, stop
upstanding man.
embarrassing me. All right, let's move past the formalities.
What
She puts
else
her
are
hand on
parents
your
for?
So we were just about to talk to that lady over there. Her name's Lola. I think, if you remember, to about 3 weeks ago. We were Cassie suggested that we talk to Alexis Uleven. Wow.
With the thing with the bard, the song, or
Mhm.
something.
About the memories and Aylmar?
Yeah, well, we found that well, we read that book that her sister, or nope, mother, her mother had her memories stolen by Elmar of Vandra.
Is
Right.
anybody looking at us?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Nah, I'm not looking.
Agnes is listening to you without trying to make it seem like she's listening to you.
Yeah, but we knew she was an active listener.
Yeah, we knew that.
Okay.
We were gonna do some errands around town and then head on over to the Miradorian Healers.
Oh,
Did
for
you guys want to tag along?
I definitely would.
Yeah. Figure we could get a word with Lexus, have some breakfast, and then head over.
Okay.
Unless they're on the timer, you guys want to get to the Mirador and Healers.
I think we'll get a head start on the errands, and then maybe we can meet you back here, or we can meet you over there.
I don't
Maybe we'll just
exactly
meet you back
know
over
where
here.
we're going.
Yeah, we'll meet you back over here after we're done with the errands.
Have you guys eaten already?
Yeah. We got an early start.
Myra?
Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
You doing
Okay.
okay, Myra?
Yeah, just emotional reunion and all that.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So, Ray, you're leaving?
Yeah, if my mother wanted to head on over to the potions place, right? And she had some other errands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll head out with her. Meyer, did you want to hang out here, or did you want to come along?
I'll come along.
All right, we'll meet you and we'll meet Derek and Rune. You guys, we'll meet you here in a little bit.
All right.
sure.
Okay.
Gives me a chance to enjoy my bacon.
So, you taking Cadell with you, Ray?
Cadell, you want to come along, or you want to hang out here with Rune?
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuffing bacon in my mouth.
She looks like she's a little busy.
DM loves dice so much. Cadell would indicates he'd like to stay here.
He wants to watch you eat bacon.
Apparently.
Give him the bacon.
Want some bacon, Cadell? Here, I hand him bacon.
He takes it. Yum yum.
Bacon.
Keep all the burnt black ones for me.
Big smile.
You like the crunchy ones, huh?
So does Cadell.
You're gonna have a fight on your hands.
Cadell can have the burnt black ones. Leave one for me.
He's a big ol' softy. I know things now about him.
That's the voice of the dad.
I know. I know things now.
Okay. So you guys take off. We'll stay here with Derek and Cadell and Breen for the time being.
If you want to watch Cadell, I can go over and talk to Alexis before it's too late.
Sure, yeah.
And I will saddle up to, well, I'll look as non-imposing as possible, which might be kind of difficult for somebody my size, but I try.
Just real quick, Myra, you went with Ray, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, alright. Sorry, go ahead, Derek.
Okay. I'll walk up to Alexis's table. Hi, excuse me, ma'am?
When she slowly looks up at you from her porridge. She's got a spoonful of porridge, and she looks up at you.
Might you be Alexis?
And it takes her just a second to register, and then she's like, Yes, I am Alexis.
A little bit, Alexis.
What?
Oh God. Well, my name is Derek, and I'll just sit down at the chair opposite her. I was wondering if you could. I had a couple questions about memories, or specifically a tale that you might have heard of regarding an Aelmar.
Yeah. So just to paint the picture a little bit, pretty old woman. She looks quite frail, and the words that you say, um, it kind of like the reactions that you get from her facial expressions as you speak are like delayed, right? So it's like you definitely get the sense that you're talking to an old person. And so she says, who?
Do you know somebody by the name of Cassie?
Cassie. Yes, Cassie. The books. The books. Yes.
Yeah, that your mother had written.
The journal. I gave Cassie a journal of my mother. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, we were just it was quite a riveting tale that Cassie relayed to us. And we were hoping you could elaborate more on, because Cassie, oh my god, oh jeez, this is gonna be so many names for an old woman. uh Hold on. Yeah, so that journal that was given to Cassie,
I gave Cassie a journal.
yeah, that from your mother, right?
Yes.
And in it had a lot to do with memories, entries about memories.
I'll take your word for it.
Did you read through the journal? Do you know what was in the journal?
No, no, I don't read other people's journals. And this whole time she's got like this confused look on her face, right? Like she's really trying hard to understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Sorry, did your mother... Derek's about to feel real bad for this. Did your mother have issues with her memory?
Not that I am aware of. No.
So the term Elmar doesn't ring any bells for you?
I'm sorry. I'm very old. My memory is not what it used to be. You understand.
Understood. Well, I'm sorry for disturbing your breakfast, ma'am. Please enjoy the rest of it. And Derek will just hand her slide over 5 gold for your time.
She just looks at it. She's still got the spoon full of porridge, like holding up above the bowl, and she looks down at the gold and looks back up at you and like, if I can remember anything, I'm sorry. What
Don't
was
be-
your name?
Derek.
Derek. Thank you.
Good day, ma'am.
Good day.
And Derek will mosey back on over. Shake his head.
Nothing?
Her mind's gone.
Oh, like the
Well,
story, or?
The story, she had no record. She remembers giving a journal to Cassie, but she says she didn't read anything in the journal. She doesn't know anything about an Aylmar. When I asked about her mother's memory issues, she said she can't recall, and then asked for me to excuse her because she was old.
Huh.
And I didn't want to press her any further.
Yeah. Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah. How you doing, Cadell?
He's got a mouth full of bacon. A big smile. Shakes his head.
Derek will take his one piece of burnt bacon. He'll look at it. He'll snap off like a fifth of it, and he'll put it in his mouth and give the rest to Cadell.
So cute!
And he'll begin eating the other inferior pieces of bacon.
Alright.
The other two people, ones might be slightly meta, but the other two people that are being shown, they don't seem to be paying us any mind.
Not really, no.
Alright.
Well, one of them is Dougal.
Oh, it's your friend.
Oh, yeah.
And you say that kind of awkwardly. Something happened?
Oh, no.
Okay.
And he would notice that she's kind of blushing a lot and smiling. You
Derek
know.
would notice this.
Yeah, you would notice that.
Derek leans in.
Not yet, Mari. Goddamn.
Derek leans in. No. You can't just go talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we said that I kind of made a deal to go on a date with him when we got here, and I didn't expect to be here so fast. Well, it feels fast, but it wasn't really all that fast. It just feels fast.
Okay. Like I said, you can just go talk to him. You know, before Myra and Ray get back.
And Rude, if you're looking at him, he's basically just got his head down, plate of food in front of him, cup of something hot, and some papers. And he's just his eyes are going back and forth between these papers and his food.
Gotcha. She'll look at Derek and go, fine. Stick her tongue out at him and go over, get up and go over to Dougal.
Okay. So, do you get up to him? He looks up, takes note of you, and eyes brighten with a smile on his face. He stands up and says, "Oh, well, my goodness, I was truly hoping to see you."
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
I'm glad you made it safe, particularly as I heard from a northbound trader that a monster was on the road.
Oh, yeah, we took care of that. It's not there anymore.
And he kind of chuckles. Of course you did. I saw you in action on the ferry. It was quite impressive.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Please sit. If you have time.
Yeah, I've got some time.
So, how was your journey?
Strange. And short. It felt a lot shorter than it was. How about yours? I hope you didn't have any trouble with, anything.
Well, aside from that scare, I'm glad that I got advanced word because I was able to divert around the danger zone.
Does he say it like that? Because that's...
Of course he does.
Excellent.
Other than that, it was standard fare, really. Made it here safe and sound. Now
I'm glad you did.
Now I'm just sorting out the particulars of the various deals I have going on, and once they're finished, well, I'll probably be on my way again.
And you said you travel... You're going south?
I am headed south now. Or will be soon. Yes. On the road to Dadavar.
Oh. The name... I get the name now. Dadavar. My companion's from there.
Oh.
I don't know this, country really well, so I'm learning.
He flips one of the sheets of paper over and takes out a pencil and draws a very rough map of the continent. Points to the south. Makes a mark. That's Dadavar. Points to kind of the middle part of the continent. Makes a mark. That's where we are now, Aramor. And up in the northern part of the continent, makes another mark, and that's Starscar. The three major cities of this continent.
Have you ever been to Ashuna?
I have not. I've heard tales of its wondrous beauty.
It's actually where I'm from.
You mentioned
You should get over there sometime. It's pretty great.
Perhaps I will try to find some manner of business over there.
And you're a jeweler, right?
Indeed.
Is business going well here, or is it...
As well as it ever has. No complaints.
What did I say Did I say that my father was in the circle of spores?
Your
Father, was
father,
it?
I think, is, yes.
Okay.
Because I remember thinking, and of course my mind just blanked.
I know.
The name.
There's the circle of
Buddha
spores.
Lovegood's dad. That was the
Yeah,
vibe that I got.
yeah, absolutely. That was what I wanted.
Maybe you gave me that vibe. That's probably what. Well, I will be here. I do plan to be here at least for another couple of days. while I conclude the business. I hope I can get it done in that amount of time. Do you still have any interest in getting food?
Yeah, I definitely do.
How about tonight?
That sounds good to me. I don't think we have anything planned. I think the only thing we have planned is to see the healers, but that's about it.
Eyebrow raises slightly. Should we meet here then?
Oh, well, me and my friend, we're staying here, but our other companions, they're actually from here, so they're staying with their families, so we can meet here.
Okay, great. I know a good place. Shall we say 6 o'clock?
Okay, sounds good.
Look forward to it.
Me too. And she'll get up and go back to Derek and, like, be all awkward.
Well,
I have a date.
what did I say?
Then I should go talk to him.
And how you have a date? You just have to talk to people.
Yeah, well, courage is hard sometimes.
So let me get this straight. You're okay with fighting off hordes of zombies, trolls, monsters. That's all fine.
That's easy.
Uh-huh. But did you die?
No?
Did you die here?
No? Maybe of embarrassment?
Derek will continue to eat his inferior bacon.
Alright, let's switch outside to Ray and Myra. To Ray and Myra. So Rydelia leads you, the both of you, up, back up to the middle tier, and off to the left side. This, I need notes. Where's my notes? Sorry, give me a second.
How dare you?
Okay, yeah, so as you make your way to this section of town, this isn't new to Myra and Ray, but just to explain it, you notice that there's a sort of second floor to a good portion of this part of town, supported by wooden beams, wooden planks laid on top of those beams to form like basically an extra layer space for buildings that have been built up on top of that. There's distinct structures above and below, so it's not like a two-story building. It's like you see kind of like pitched roof buildings underneath this layer. It's like kind of Midgar, like a plate of sorts, but not that big, of course. So coming up to Praxton's shop, led by Rydelia. Gosh, this is so hard to see. That was totally a mistake. That's the wrong place. Praxton's is down below. Damn it. All right. So you go down. Sorry. Other way. So instead of going up to the middle tier, you go further into the lower tier. You're winding through buildings. It's kind of a dingier part of town. The buildings aren't nearly as nice as the houses that you, Ray and Myra, live in. And you kind of weave in and out of the packed buildings and eventually get to staircases that go up the side of the mountain. And this place is kind of built on platforms that have some basically piles driven into the mountain to support the structures on top. And as you get to up to the shop, there's a small crooked wooden building with a pitched roof. And coming into the shop, you see a bunch of bottles on the shelves. I'm just going to pull everybody here. You see a bunch of bottles on shelves, and books and boxes are scattered on the counter. What looks like a clay fireplace or small furnace is also sat on the counter. An older gentleman supporting a fanciful top hat, a dark green leather tailcoat with popped collar, and a blue and white cravat emerges from behind the counter. It says, "Oh, good morning, Redelia. Oh, and hello there, Ray. Long time no see. Redelia, are you here for the flasks?" And Redelia responds, yes, indeed, and good morning. And Paxton sets down a potion that he has in his hand, sets it down on the counter, kind of gather he's working on it. And he raises a finger. "Oh, of course, just a moment." And he pops back down behind the counter. You hear some glass tinking, and then his voice from behind the counter. "I don't suppose I could interest you in any healing potions this time. It would be so nice to have a reliable customer as the healers." And Rydelia responds, kind of exasperated, "It's still a no, Prax. We've got that covered ourselves. Just the flasks, please." And Praxton pops back up with a box filled with flasks, sets it on the counter, and says, "Can't fault me for trying. It's 2 gold, please." Rydelia hands over the gold. And then Praxton just says, "Thank you kindly." And he looks down at the potion he was brewing, and it started to boil over. And he said, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen." And the liquid spills over the sides. It starts scorching the wooden countertop. You hear it's bubbling over and burning the countertop. And Praxton only looks slightly worried. Kind of gives himself a face palm, and reaches for a tin on the counter and dumps some manner of white powder on top of it. And,
Happens to the best of us.
It seems to stop whatever reaction was happening. Rydelia says, "Yeah. Thank you for the flasks." And Praxton notices you, Ray. He knows you. He doesn't really know you, Myra. So he's like, "My lady, are you a customer or are you with them?"
But maybe I could be a customer. Do you have anything good for sale?
"Oh, I have many things. I have many things for sale." And he's all of a sudden really excited. And Rydelia actually puts her hand on your arm. And Paxton's like, "I have many potions. Many potions. And some scrolls as well. I make them all myself." And
Maybe we can take a look when we're heading out of town, Myra.
Yeah. Good idea. I'm gonna put my hand over her hand and just give it a little soft little squeeze, as in I understand.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. This guy's bonkers.
If you would feel, he rummages around on the countertop and pulled out a sheet of paper and is he's scanning it really quickly. Yeah, this is mostly good enough. And he holds the paper out to you. That's my list of items for sale. You can take it with you if you would like.
Oh, you sure?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, okay. My
We'll check
companions.
back in with you, Praxi.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good to see you again, Ray.
Same here.
All right, so I'll post that list in the chat, in the Discord chat. Okay. Rydelia is done here. She says thanks again, Braxton, and leaves the shop. And on her way out, she just basically says, "Yeah, that was really the only thing I needed to do, carrying the bottle of or the box of flasks."
Oh. I don't know if they'll be finished with breakfast by now, but we can maybe hang around until they're done and head over to the healers.
Yeah, sounds good. So she goes, whoopsie. Grabbing the wrong thing. Oh, I need to change this too. Oh! Okay. Yep, okay, so you all start walking back to the Rose and Crown.
We'll take the long way.
You do kind of walk past a forge. You guys would be familiar with this. Those of you who are here, especially Ray, spent a fair bit of time down here. There's a forge up in the upper left there. There's a store here as well. Bed knobs and boomsticks.
Whoa.
I really want to go in there.
And that kind of covers this place. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and say if everybody's ready. Rydelia will lead you to the High Loon.
I would have asked my mom if she recognized there was that one. There was a lady in a hood or something with the white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have asked my mom if she recognized her.
I saw her. I didn't get too good of a look at her. I don't know. No.
Okay.
Didn't recognize her.
Yeah,
Alright.
she seemed to be just minding her own business. Wait, are we all together?
Sure.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she seemed to just be minding her own business. I mean, I have a hood and a cloak.
To the healers.
To the healers!
And the NPCs are flying.
We're going. Woo! Rydelia just stops briefly, and mentions this big store, Forsyth's Folly. This is actually Myra, where your dad works. Or he has an office in here. But the market down here, just south of Forsyth's Folly, is that's what your dad runs, Myra.
Forsyth's Folly. That's a grocery store, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
No? Oh, I thought Myra's dad worked at a grocery store.
You also will say you notice a sign here for upper tier wine bar. Another sign, just things you notice on your walk. Again, some of you are already familiar with these.
Hey, didn't that lady mention a wine bar? You know, when she was monologuing at us?
Which lady?
The crazy one in the bar back in Mount Mend?
I think that was the
I
Rose
think-
and Crown, no?
No,
She mentioned the wine bar too.
yeah, there was
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she spent some time here at the wine bar.
well, she
Little
did
bit of
seem
fancy
kind of
place.
drunk at the time, so I think Derek thought he was hitting on her, or hitting on him.
Oh, that was Ray.
Oh, was it you?
Sure.
All right. So as you ascend this stone staircase, this quite large stone staircase, Ray's already there. You rushed ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. You notice that coming down the stairway, there are two people. One is dressed in kind of regal attire, short gray hair, an older but not too weathered face. The other is wearing a uniform that you, Derek, recognize. It's the uniform of the Queen's Guard. You see, like emblazoned on the front down the center is the Queen's cipher. Y1R. And at the top of the stair, the hold, Mirador hold, comes fully into view. It's almost entirely stonework. It looks somewhat like a typical keep. There's large wooden double doors at the front, grand staircase leading up to them. It has 3 towers. Ignore the graphic, ignore the stock graphic. It's got 3 towers arranged in a triangle. There's 2 at the front and 1 at the back. There are 4 banners above the doors, waving in the gentle morning breeze. The topmost banner bears a crest of the Guardians Memoria, which looks like an icon of kind of a square rug with tassels all around it, and a shield superimposed on top. Under that banner are 3 smaller banners, each with its own emblem. The one on the left has a stylized eye on it. The one in the middle has a depiction of a figure holding a pole with a waving flag fixed to it. And the last one, perhaps the most interesting, has a depiction of a bowed head near the bottom. And above the head is a small circle with what looks like rays of light radiating outward. And above that circle is a hand pointing down at the circle with its thumb outstretched, so pointing down at the circle. In addition, the courtyard has a large tree with glowing purple leaves. Even in the daylight, you can see drops of purple light slowly descending from the leaves to the ground below. And off to the right, you see a much smaller building made from a mix of stone and large wooden beams. There's a well-maintained circular stone fountain in the front of this building, and in the middle of the fountain is a stone sculpture that depicts a woman knelt on the ground, cradling a man with his head leaning all the way back. His mouth is wide open and his arms are dangling off of the pedestal that the sculpture is built on. The woman is holding a hand just over the man's heart and has a look of concern and caring on her face. there's light that reflects off of what looks like a multitude of coins within the fountain's basin. It catches your eye. And Rydelia leads you toward the smaller building.
Oh, what's this tree?
Are you asking Rydelia?
Yeah.
Where are you? This is a tree that was planted a long time ago. It essentially represents Nemesis. Do you know who Nemesis is?
The goddess of memory? I think?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And this is a statue to her as well.
How long ago? What kind of a tree is that, though?
I believe it is a cherry tree.
But it's like glowing and stuff? You said?
Yeah, drops of purplish light fall down from its leaves. Yeah.
I don't think that's an ordinary cherry tree.
Oh, it's absolutely not ordinary.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Let the magic of Mirador hold.
Right? Like, not expecting the druid to ask about the tree that's, like, apparently glowing. Hello?
Okay.
I love the sound effect of the fountain, though. It's really cool.
The fountain with all the coins in it, and okay. So Rydelia kind of goes up to the non-existent door on the front of this place. Now that I'm all zoomed in and actually looking at these maps, it's great.
The window.
So we just break through the window, and we're there.
Nah, the entrance is on the side facing the hole.
Yeah, totally!
Oh yes, how could I forget? Yes.
Saved it.
Right, you
Right.
know this place better than I do.
Rydelia, are you okay? You look a little lost.
I'm good. It's Prax. He gets to me. Okay.
It's the elevation, I get it.
So yeah, I'll take you in. I'll try to find Raphaelia and see what we can do and see what we can find out.
You say Ryphelia?
Raphaelia.
Raphaelia.
Well, I hope I got that name right.
Raphael, it's fine.
It happens to be a toy.
I know, we've got a lot of R's.
Oh gosh, I've got to find my notes. Why isn't this where it should be? I even got the name wrong. So just to be clear, the name is that.
Raphaela. It's pretty.
Okay, all right. Shall we go in?
Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you enter this place. It's somewhat like a cathedral. has a feeling that you kind of get. It has the same feeling that you had, if any, when you were in Herman's hunt. There's just some sort of energy that you can't quite place that uh, this place is imbued with. And Rydeli just says, just wait here. I'll be right back. And she walks off down a corridor through an archway. There's a couple of other people here. You see some folks walking by different directions. They're all in white-ish robes of some sort, and they all seem to have like ornate necklaces. They're like, each one that you notice is different, but they all seem to have they're pretty large. Like they've got a large dangly thing. I don't know what it's called.
Pendant?
Like pendant. There you go. It's pretty large. I'd say it's like each of them maybe on average is like 2 inches by 4 inches or so.
That's pretty big.
You saw one on Herman too, and it seems to be a staple of these things. But their robes are largely the same, but each of these necklaces is pretty distinctive. After a couple of minutes, Rydelia comes back out with a.
While she was gone, I was gonna ask Ray. Hey Ray, why did you choose to not become a Miradoran healer? Did you not feel like following in your mother's footsteps?
No, I never really clicked with me. My mother's not necessarily a Miradoran healer, but she works closely with them.
Okay, well, I just ask because you have a lot of talent with healing, so.
Yeah, I learned well from her, but I don't have too strong of a connection with Nemesis.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Rydelia emerges with another person. Wearing robes, also has a necklace, not holding a lantern. And Rydelia says to you all, this is Rafaela Arcus. She is a very talented healer.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You can explain your situation to her. I'm sure she will be able to help you. And Rafaela kind of bows her head toward Rydelia. Rydelia bows her head back, and then kind of takes a step or two back. And Rafaela looks at you all, taking a couple of seconds on each one. How may I help you?
Well, we were sent here by a man named Herman. I believe, he's also a Miradorian healer, and,
Yes.
we have some sort of connection between all of us, and we don't know what it means. We don't know how to cure it, and we're mainly concerned. Well, we're concerned about our well-being, obviously, but we're concerned about Cadell here, and I motion to Cadell. And I explain everything Herman told us because I don't really remember it.
You don't remember it?
Yeah, I didn't write it all down.
Something to do with the
I
amulet
made
too. Do
a
you have the amulet?
mistake. I have the amulet. I remember
Yeah, that was
the
important.
Yeah, I remembered that. Where are my notes? What did I do with them?
I'm also gonna add in that we've been recently waking up with pains in our heads. We thought at first it's because we were separated, but it turns out even when we were back together, it wasn't. It was still going.
Yeah, and along with the pain, sometimes some of us feel weaker, less for for like we have less fortitude.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
I
this
imagine
amulet
you do.
here has something to do with Zaytrasa. And who has the amulet? Rune?
Me, yes.
Yeah,
What
so
did I do with my notes? What the fuck? I can't find them.
yeah, it seems to be we have some sort of astral or something, some sort of connection with each other. All four of us and Cadell here. We actually had a shared dream one time as well. And yeah, it's been worrying. And something to do with our memories, or at least Cadell's memories, definitely been affected.
Rafaela has been mostly expressionless, but if there's any expression on her face, it's one of incredulity. And then she looks over at Rydelia. And Rydelia kind of shrugs her shoulders, like, I don't know. And Rafaela steps forward. You have spoken many words, but there is very little understanding in these words.
I could agree with that.
One of you, step forward.
I'll do it. I'll step forward.
Okay. So, she puts her hands up to your head, closes her eyes and bows her head. Very brief moment. And then she opens her eyes and slowly, like not suddenly or anything, just lets your head go. I understand why Herman would send you here. You say you have concern for the boy. She looks at Cadell.
Yes.
I think we've all grown to care about him.
He also seems to be a target for whatever reason.
A target of what?
We don't know.
There's the people who I suppose originally did this. And I'll motion to the necklace as well, and the necklace seemed to have some effect on us as well.
All we know is we've been targeted and attacked on the road.
Cadell was originally kidnapped, and there were people planning to sacrifice him.
Well, he was bait for us.
I always get it mixed up.
Yeah. He was not originally intended to be a part of this, I don't think. But here
But
we
he
are.
is now. You
Well,
are all seemingly capable of withstanding whatever this affliction is, but I sense that Cadell did you give his name?
We probably would have introduced him, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She'd probably still call him the boy. But I sense that the boy may be less capable.
He's been tough.
Do you have some way of protecting him from this?
She looks down, seems to contemplate. We will have to do some further investigation. But I do believe it is within our power to excise whatever illness is affecting him. It will take some time. And it will take many healers.
It'll be worth it.
If he gets to have a life.
There is no doubt. Let me assure you that the boy will have a life. It is just a matter of the quality of that life.
What does that mean?
Whether we are able to heal him of this affliction or not. I do not sense that this illness is life-threatening, at least not immediately so.
Pain in the ass, though.
Are you willing to entrust the boy to our care?
Yeah.
Hey, Cadell, how do you feel about that? Are you okay with that? If we come check in on you sometime?
There's some good people here, Cadell.
And Ray's mom will be just down the hill.
Surprisingly, at least to me, Cadell seems amenable to this situation.
He's being brave.
Up, lad.
We will take the boy into our care, at least for now. The rest of you are also affected by this. I could sense something as soon as I walked into the room.
I should mention, he doesn't really speak, and he seems to have no family left, so just...
The mayor of Mount Mend essentially charged us with his care.
Yes.
I understand.
I feel responsible for him, so you know.
I understand. We do have living quarters here in the High Loon. It would probably be best if he stayed with us, if that is okay. He will, for periods of time during the day when we are doing our examinations, be sequestered, but other than that, he will be free. You can visit anytime, so long as he's not in a session.
Sounds good.
But as I was saying, if we do find ourselves able to cure this ailment, I would advise that we do the same for each of you.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
Very well then. And she reaches down to take Cadell's hand. I will keep Rydelia informed of our progress.
Thank you, Raphael.
Thank you.
Good day.
Question, Epic. I did give Cadell, I believe it was my prayer book for Nemesine and all
Yep.
that,
Mm-hmm.
and the amulet. Did he seem, what's the word? Did he seem, I guess, accepting? Something
Yeah,
he was interested in?
he was holding it that one night. You noticed.
Did he take like an interest in, I guess, Nemesine and that sort of like a religious kind of thing, or is he maybe a little bit too young to understand?
He didn't know. Like
Okay.
he's like, this is a cool little idol.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, he doesn't
All right.
know jack squat about Nemesine.
Understood.
Okay. All right. So Rafaela leads Cadell down the hallway. Rydelia says, well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it's strange. It really is. Hopefully not too dangerous either. And I sincerely hope we didn't put you guys in any danger or put a target on you.
Well, I hope so as well. I'm going to go. I'm going to I've just got to stop over at the hold briefly, and then I'll probably just head back home.
Okay. Can you at least let them aware or make them aware of potential danger? Maybe just keep an extra eye out.
Yes. And I was actually wondering if you might want to speak with someone at the hold. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe we can speak to the Haley. It's here somewhere. Hold on. Don't worry, I won't take as long as the divination.
Yeah, it's just
Haley
searching. Nope.
Sanvi. Maybe we can speak to the High Convictor. I don't know if she's busy or not.
Rydelia looks a little confused. It's like, why would you want to speak to Haliel?
Oh, I thought that's what you were indicating. Do you mean maybe the bell ringers?
Just answer in character.
I'm confused. No, now I'm confused.
No, she was talking about like talking to someone at Mirador Hold. Yeah. And then you mentioned the name Haliel Sanvi, and
Wouldn't
your
she
mother
be
said, why would you want to speak with Haliel Sanvi?
Who else would I speak to at the hold?
Well, there's the High Executor.
Do I know who the high executive is?
Probably not.
Well, Herman did recommend us speak to Halio. But if anybody else you think is better to speak to, that's fine.
Make a perception check.
Perception?
Yes. Maybe I should do insight here.
So perception
I
or
don't know,
insight?
maybe- I think. See, I've been floundering on insight. Trying to wrap this up quickly. Insight.
Insight. Crap. 8.
It's your mother, and there's a you pick up a look of concern on her face when you said that Herman suggested that you speak to Halil.
Yeah, just out of character. I wasn't too familiar with who Haley. Like I knew who she was, but I don't know her, right? Like on a
Right.
name to name basis. Okay, yeah.
Right. And you probably had to dig that name kind of out of the depths of your head.
Yeah.
So yeah. So she has that kind of slightly confused, slightly concerned look on her face, and
What's wrong?
she's like, I mean, if Herman said you should speak to her, then I suppose you should.
Well, I'd rather trust you if you think we should speak to the high executor. I think that would be best first.
Herman is just trying to reassure you. Like Herman is a very talented healer. I'm sure he knows what he's talking about.
Okay.
It's just that's not. This wouldn't really seem to be Halil's normal, like within her normal duties.
Okay.
But as far as I know, she and Herman have a close relationship.
Okay.
So okay. Well, let's head across the courtyard. And as make your way out of the High Loon and over to Mirador Hold and begin to climb up the stairs underneath the 4 banners, that's where we'll go ahead and end the session today.
Man, I want more. It was great though.
Hooray!
Ah, that was fun.
It was fun.
It's good shit.
More.
Man, that was a lot of lore. That was a lot of lore dump episode backstory.
Yeah, it was
Dump.
like backstory, lots of backstory, and yeah, a lot of.
I tried to get a little out of Ray there too at the end.
When?
Oh, when I was asking him about stuff. It's fine.
Alright.
Yay!